Hello, children. Welcome back to Class 5, English, Lesson 9, Part 2, A Rare Species of Uncle. In the last class, I have explained to you about Zai Whittaker and her journey with Salim Ali, an ornithologist. And I will just today see what no one else saw, hear what no one else heard, walk more miles than others, much younger than he. Even when he was old, he would ride a camel or pony, walk for hours in the hot sun, and climb up a shaky ladder to peer into a bird's nest. As children, my sister and I often went to stay with our niece and our bedroom, the guest room, used to be directly above Salim Mamu's apartment. Now, as they used to go for walking, they never saw Salim had such a person. He had very much effort in him, and also he was a person who could walk for many long miles without any hard work. He could easily walk for many long miles, and also even he was very old, he used to ride camel or pony. Pony is a horse of a small breed, is called as pony. And the children, as they used to go to stay, the writer who wrote the lesson, they used to go to their nana and nani, means grandparents house. At that time, the guest room was directly above Salim Mamu's Apartment is a flat. During our stays, we always hoped that Salim Mamu would be away in some jungle or mountain or desert, and he often was. We loved to play hide and seek with our cousins, and Salim Mamu did not like noise when he was working. But what is the fun of hide and seek if you cannot yell and shriek? When he came up the steps to shout, "Keep quiet," we would all dive under the beds in fright. However, our nervous giggles would soon give us away. But we, on the other hand, had to put up with the noise of his typewriter at 5 in the morning. Clack, clack, clack. There were no silent computers then, and he typed most of his books himself. When I see his book of Indian birds, I still grumble to myself. It's really robbed us of our sleep. Now, what these children they used to, when they used to go to Granny's house, they used to think that Salim Mamu should be away in some jungle or in some mountain or in some desert. Why? Because he never used to let them make any noise. So the children, how they used to play is they should keep silence and then they used to play in their house. So they, whenever they used to go there, they used to think that Salim Mamu should not be at home. And also, when Salim Mamu hears a little noise when the children used to play, the most fondful game what they used to play was hide and seek. And hide and seek, the game when you play, there should be a shriek of noise and also a loud cry, or where yell means a loud cry and shriek means a piercing cry. That should be there. Otherwise, you don't have any fun in that game. And what the children used to bear a log. Salim Mamu used to start working with his typewriter. He used to type books. Most of the books he wrote typed in the morning, and also the children were distracted by the noise of the typewriter. Clack, clack, clack noise. That was very much distractive for the children. And also, whenever the writer sees the books, the mainly when she sees the book of Indian birds, what she used to do, she used to grumble. Grumble means complain about something, means grumbling, and it really robbed us all our sleep. Robbed us all our sleep means they did not allow to sleep anyone at home. Luckily for us, noisy children, Salim Mamu loved young people. He certainly used to scold us, but the next minute he would catch our necks with his walking stick and make a funny face. And his was my cousin, and I decided to bake a cake for him on his birthday. It came out looking like a small rocky hill. However, we carried it proudly to the table, and the 62-year-old birthday boy was asked to cut it. After a short struggle, the cake fell on the floor. Now, what happened? Noisy children were liked by him. He used to like or love young people, and he used to scold the children for shouting and screaming. But at the same, for the next minute, he used to forget all those things, and he used to hold them with his walking stick, and he used to make funny faces to make the little children laugh. And also, wherever Salim Mamu was there, there was laughter together in and around. And also, his voice was loudest than all and also croaky. Croaky means he had a deep and rough voice like a frog's voice. And what they decided once they wanted to celebrate Salim Mamu's birthday, and he was 62 years old at that time, so that they baked a cake for themselves to celebrate uncle's birthday, and also they took the cake proudly. And how was the cake? It looked like a rocky hill, and they took the cake to the uncle and asked him to cut. After a short struggle for cutting the cake, what happened? The cake fell onto the floor. After a short struggle, the cake fell on the floor with a thud. Salim Mamu sprang back and peered at the cake. Strange, he said. It didn't break. Luckily, it didn't fall on my foot. Wherever he was, Salim Mamu always had a small army of followers, many of them children interested in wildlife. Because of him, many people in our family also became interested in natural history and conservation. I have many memories of Salim Mamu, binoculars around his neck, surrounded by little bird watchers, mouths open, staring into space. But most of all, I remember the joy on his face when he was looking at a bird. It did not have to be a rare or colorful one. Even a bee eater or drongo brought a special to his wrinkled, sunburnt face. Bird watching was life. The story is adapted from Salim Ali for Schools by Zai Whitaker. Here, children, as the cake was about to cut, what happened? It it fell on the floor while making a big noise. Till then, Salim Mamu was scared and he jumped back and peered at means he looked closely, carefully at the cake, and he told that strange. Why was it strange? Because it didn't break his leg. Luckily, it didn't fall on his foot. He was happy. And wherever Salim Mamu was there, there was a small followers of children who were interested in wildlife. And because of Salim Mamu itself, the family people of Zai Whitaker, they were also became more interested in natural history. Natural history means the study of plants, animals, rocks, and so on. And conservation means protection of the environment, natural environment. Like that. Now, Zai Whitaker says that they they have many memories of Salim Mamu. So, what were the memories? The memories were binoculars, which was round on the neck hanging, and also surrounded by the little bird watchers, means the people who like to watch the birds, and mouths open staring into space, always looking into the space. And almost most of the all watch, the writer can remember the joy on the face when Salim looked into the bird, any color, any rare species of bird, or even a small bee eater or a drongo bird, without in not a special bird he wants to see. Any bird he would see, he used to see a joy on the face of Salim. And also, how was his face? His face was wrinkled and sunburnt. So why was it sunburnt? Because his hobby was to go in search of birds in the nature, so the face was sunburnt. And also, bird watching was his life, was only for bird watching and to learn about birds. Hopefully all have understood the story, children. Thank you.